we rescued 5 people off a sealing boat. Basically, it was a longliner. It was the Northern Provider, and this boat was out. Basically, more or less got trapped in a storm, and was uncontrollable. And from there, the captain elected to abandon ship as long as we could pick him out of the water. So we got him to jump overboard one at a time. And my partner hoisted in first, Damian Robeson. He hoisted in, got smashed by a bunch of big waves. Got dragged through the water a bunch of times. Picked up the first person, eventually got to him, picked up the first person, got hoisted in. And then from there, when he came up, his suit was starting to leak. And so we elected to swap and change out. And I went down and I picked up the next 3. So still similar situation, I went down, got hit by a bunch of waves, pulled through a wave on the cable. So it's like, I guess it's almost like taking a lead climbing fall. You're getting pulled by your harness through the water, and it's just a quick pluck, and then you're holding your breath for taking a couple quick breaths, hold your breath, go in the water again, finally get to somebody, get a collar on them, and then hoist that person in. So I got 3 people like that. By the time I came up with the third one, I was looking pretty spent, and I think Damien picked up on it, and he basically looked at me and said, "Yeah, I'm good to go. We'll switch back out again, and I'll get the last guy." So he went down, and then the last guy went pretty smooth. I think by then, as a crew, we had it kind of, dialed in on our technique and how we were getting them out. So the last one went fairly smooth, and we brought them back here, and they're all uninjured, safe and sound. Once we got the last guy on board, those guys were so ecstatic. They're crazy happy, patting us on the back and grabbing us and like grab you by the shoulders and give you a little shake, like thank you. And they were pretty excited. I think it took us around 35 minutes to pull all 5 people out of the water from the time we told them they'd have to jump overboard for us to get them, because the boat wasn't controllable enough to hoist to. It would have been just too dangerous. And there was, a giant power block swinging overhead, and the boat couldn't keep a heading. And so we told them to jump overboard one at a time. They took a brief second and basically as a crew decided that's what they wanted to do. And I think it took us 35 minutes to get all 5 of them out of the water and into the Cormorant. My crew got the Cormorant trophy for that particular mission, and I got Search and Rescue Technician of the Year for 2017 for that mission, as well as another mission a few months before was the Marie Soul. I had picked a sailor out of the water 150 miles off in about 30-foot waves.